What is going on, everyone? Jurassic Ninja here. I'm back with a new Jurassic Ninja's thoughts. It's been a while, I know, but you know what? Better late than never. So we're going to be checking out a game called the Culling, or Culling, however it's pronounced. It's basically a Hunger Games clone where you get put into this arena and you got to fight other people until there's only one survivor. So you have one death. That's it, right? Right here you could do that either free for all or you could do teams. I've won about 6 times, but obviously teams is easier, I feel. On free for all I've never won. It's really hard. One really cool thing about the game is your loadout. You get all these different perks, so you can really customize everything about your guy. So you got all kinds of cool perks and stuff based on different weapons. You got airdrops, which you have to buy with funk. Funk is like currency, it's like money. So I use the sledgehammer funk. It's 115 funk. Might get body armor, a big ass sledgehammer. What I love to do is a charge attack. We'll find out. And the best part about this game is that you unlock different outfits, so you can go through and customize everything about your guy. You know, you got all these cool features. You got baseball caps, you got different hairstyles, you know, you got different body things. Like I like using, you know, you got the different sweaters and motorcycle jackets, all kinds of really cool things. Without further ado though, let's get started. We're gonna queue up for a free-for-all. So in this game you do queue up. You have to wait an average of like 1.5 minutes. I know it says an average wait time of 2 minutes, but generally it's like a 1.5 minutes. See you guys there. Alright, so when you start the game, you start off in a box. You're heavy breathing, you're scared. Your guy's always heavy breathing. It's pretty cool. And the box opens up. You're in a random spot. You got to figure out where you are. You can always see the score up here, so you can keep track of who's alive and also tells you who's doing the killing, which is really cool. Where you see that thing up there floating, that's the center of the map. So basically you can do crafting in this game. I generally don't craft anything anymore. I like to keep my funk and run into the buildings and look for loot and sell things so I can get my airdrop. But I'll show you for this video. So you can get, like, you know, pick up a rock, and if you combine another rock, you combine these two together and you craft a knife. And then if you want to craft a spear, you get a stick. You craft yourself a little handy dandy spear action, and boom, here it is. Get another stick and you'll craft a bow. But we're not going to craft a bow. If you ever have questions, you have a huge recipe of things right there. But for now, let's move on to inspecting this building. Oh, and then you get funk. You can find funk scattered everywhere in the game. Skeletons or severed heads or arms. So I'm in this building and I'm gonna loot it now. It's always nerve-wracking because you never know who's gonna show up. Sometimes there's a delay on the spawns here, but so I got two things I stab myself with. Generally, what I like to do is I sell this crap. It's not crap. It's actually really good stuff, but I want funk right away, right? And I didn't start with a backpack, so I like to sell this stuff right away. Once it's sold, you go back in, you look for more stuff. See, there's a severed arm right there, so you can get some more funk. Funky. And then the green boxes, you can open up green boxes. They're free. You can always open up a green box. And in a green box, you're always going to get like a really cool weapon or something. So, I won't say a really cool weapon, but you're going to get a weapon. All of my skills are built for bludgeons. So, the tier 2 one's pretty good. My airdrop's a tier 4, so obviously that's what I want. A blue box, you need 50 funk to open. We're not going to worry about that. Bandages are really good. They give you a lot of life, but you can make a bandage with just combining 2 sticks. So I'm going to sell my bandage for 2 funk. 10 funk, sorry. Okay, now I got my funk. I'm going to go check out this building. It's the satellite. It's a pretty good building. It's got a lot of loot, so it's always a good one to get. But it's also
just killed another contestant with a melee weapon.
Melee weapon. Look at that. See? People are dying. People are dying. That's a health box. You can heal yourself with funk. See, this has been hit. You can tell because everything's open, obviously. But one thing you want to keep in mind is that there's a downstairs, and sometimes people miss this stuff, and it does not look like that happened. See what I mean? I came downstairs, and these lockers weren't open, so it hasn't been hit yet. Of course, Those are all empty, but there's still these ones here. So it's always good to look. So one thing I really love about this game is that there's buildings everywhere. I mean, like, they're scattered throughout this island. There's a lot of buildings, a lot of places to loot. So you want to make sure you loot all the buildings. See, there's someone up there right now. Him. And I'm not sure that I want to fight him because I really want to show you guys the airdrop. And right over here is a funk barrel, so I'm going to obviously get that. But also keep an eye on this guy. He might come towards me.
Your opponent just killed that opponent with his fists. He fisted him to death.
So there he is. Looks like I'm going to get in the battle now. So let's do it. We're going to fight. So the one thing I don't like about combat is that you can block everything. Even a blade. Like a machete blade, you're going to block that, right? See what I mean? But you can just push if you need to. See, he's just going to block me and back up the whole time. So this is what's going to happen with me. I'm obviously just going to get out of there because that sounds like a really annoying fight. And I really am so close to my airdrop and I really want it. So since I did the stamina shot, he's not going to catch up to me. I'll get away, no problem. 100% stamina and just run 15% faster. See, that's an airdrop right now. Someone else has called it. Beautiful thing is that it always travels. So you can actually shoot someone else's airdrop with your bow and arrow and steal it. Which is why I get the instant airdrop. Now, the problem with this game is it's a beta, so climbing up mountains sometimes can be super annoying and buggy as hell, and you get stuck. It's really dumb. So this is an airdrop pad. You call it like you're dialing up to AOL internet, and your airdrop's going to come down. Mine's an instant, like I said, but otherwise it takes like a minute. You have to wait for it to fly, so it can get real nerve-wracking. And then I got my armor on, I got my iron skin, and now I'm ready for combat. There he is, so I'm pretty screwed. So we're gonna iron skin. I have no life. Hope for the best, and this is that really annoying guy who blocks all the time. See what I mean? Then he's gonna come in and swing at me, so I'm just gonna block too. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna stand here. He can do whatever he fucking wants. If that's what he wants to do, fine. I'm gonna back up. In fact, I'm going to actually throw this at him. And I'm going to get the fuck out of here. If he wants to chase me, that's fine. He's a really annoying fight, and I do not want to fight him. Are you fucking serious? How did he catch up to me? He's probably going to kill me because fights, that's why the combat in this game is really fucking dumb. See what I mean? Like, he could push me while I block. So he does that, he's going to slash me. I know I'm sucking right now. I'm not that bad, but the blocking of you should not be able to block a giant ass sledgehammer like that. And then he comes up to me and, yeah, see, I did really bad there. I know I did, but the point is that the combat needs a lot of fixing. The game is really fun. The concept is awesome. I love the fact that it's like a Hunger Games game, but the fact that you can block any kind of weapon. A samurai sword, a machete, a giant sledgehammer, and then as soon as you hit them, you get like stunned, and they can come in and retaliate with an attack. And then if you block and they push you, then you're fucked because they can attack you too. He's what you call a really annoying player. It's not even fun to fight against people like that. That's just my opinion. The game's awesome, but the combat needs fixing. And yeah. Oh, and every time you always get a reward. So I unlocked the Urban Leaf Camo. And something really cool with all these rewards you unlock is you could sell them. So you go into your Steam and you can click on Culling, right? So everything you get, you can sell. Most of it just sells for like 3 cents, 5 cents. You know, nothing special. It's not even a big deal. I had one sell for like $1. And that was like a big ass green mohawk. It was pretty cool. So, I mean, the rewards you get, you can literally sell for real money. Kind of like Counter-Strike, but you're not getting really a lot of money. I don't know if there's like some super uber rare items or not. I do know that if you do win, as far as I know, there isn't any increased chance for better items because every time I've won, all I got was something I already had. But it is great feeling to win. But it happens so abrupt too. When you win, you'll just kill the last guy, and then all of a sudden it freezes and just says victory. You're like, whoa, what happened? Oh shit, I won. You know, there's no cool crowd. I mean, I want to hear some applause. But anyway, that's the Culling. It's a great game. It needs a lot of work. I know it's in beta, so there's going to be a lot more cool things. You can be able to make a female character. I heard that they're going to allow up to maybe a 3-player team, which would be cool. I know I read that they're going to alter the combat. You can get a gun. They just reduced when you get a gun, they used to be able to you start with 3 bullets, but now it's 2. But anyway, that's the Culling. So I do recommend the game. Just know that it's going to get better as it goes on. So thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.